I am telling you now that all creatives, photographers, filmmakers, you all have, and I'm guilty of it as well, gear fetish. It's a thing. It is a thing. And unfortunately, when you have gear fetish, the more gear you buy, the more batteries and charging cables that come with it. And I'm sick of having charging cables and batteries lying around the studios, in rucksacks, on the floor, in coat pockets. They are everywhere. So this week, I've done something about it. Yo, my name is Bradley Aston, and this week I'm going to tell you very quickly about my new charging wall. So this charging wall is 2 pieces of metal pegboard that have been put together and then placed just over here. The reason I chose to use these pegboards is because they come away from the wall about 2 centimeters. Now this is plenty of space then for me to thread all my cables through the back and clip them on the back, so that way they are all hidden. There's no cables in sight. There's only one cable coming from the board itself, so it looks neat. It looks like a feature. It looks beautiful. Now, because it looks beautiful, I want to show it off. I'm a big fan of having lights and ambient lights in the room, as you can probably tell. So I did add a little white light, mounted it to the shelf above, just to make it look like a workstation, make it look presentable, make it look like it's a feature. Although this needs to be practical above anything else, it is a charging station. It's not just a charging area, it's a station. I want to make it a feature area of the studio, and that is where I'm going to go and get all my batteries, charge my batteries, have them organised. I've got my gimbal on there, I've got my Oculus Quest, my VR headset on there. It's my go-to one-stop shop for everything portable battery related stuff. Now, going back to the fact that everything is on there, this means it needs to stay organised. So there's plenty of hooks, baskets, shelves. They are all stuck on using magnets, so they are easy to move around. They are easy to shift if I change the way I want to do things. If I change my camera system, who knows? I might go to Sony. I might need to change all of my chargers on there for my Canon batteries. I might not use Sony MPF batteries. That's a lie. We're always going to use Sony MPF batteries. But still, this might happen, and I might need to change the whole thing up. They're all stuck on using Velcro and magnets, so it's very easy for me to just take off, move around, and I can take one thing off and thread the cable out without disrupting the whole area on the back with all the cables, and I can move things one by one if I need to change them. So a few tips when you want to make one of these is make sure you've got plenty of space on the wall. Ideally, I would like mine to be a little bit bigger, but it fits perfectly in that little section there where my L-shaped unit is, and I didn't really want to put it anywhere else on any of the bigger walls because it would have looked random and out of place. So find a decent place where it can go. Ideally have some sort of surface underneath it so that you can take things off and maneuver them and you're not trying to juggle batteries. Another thing is to make sure you have plenty of different types of cables. I have a little shelf with a USB-C, a micro USB, and then another USB. I think it's like a mini USB. Who knows, there's that many now. That way, anything that I need charging can go on that shelf, and I've got one of each cable. So make sure you've got plenty of those, because you don't want to be taking the ones out of your rucksack that you take on shoots, because then you'll end up not having one when you're on a shoot. I just wanted to show you my pegboard, how I kind of put it together, why I think it's important to kind of get a charging station. Like I say, I've always had some sort of area that has had all of my batteries to charge. This is the first time I've made one actually look presentable and look clean. I'm starting to clean the studio up a lot more, and we're working our way through until we eventually convert the loft and I can chuck a load of stuff up there, but we're getting there. In fact, to make sure that you do see, why don't you press the subscribe button, press the little thumbs up, maybe even click on the notification so you see next week's video. It's good next week's video, it's about my one wheel. So like I say guys, this week is just a quick one just to go through what I've kind of done with my charging wall. As always, be creative and make it loud, and hopefully I'll see you guys next week if you've pressed the little notification thing down below, and the thumbs up, and the subscribe, and comment, why not? Tell me what you had for breakfast. Click down below, what did you have for breakfast? Let me know, I'm genuinely interested. Anyway, I don't know where this is going. I will speak to you next week. Have a good week. Have a good weekend. And yeah, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.